Picture this. You're on a beach in Thailand, a tropical drink in one hand, a good book in the other. Hi everyone, it's Scott here from That's English School. 今回は Picture の話ですね。なんでこんな簡単なことを、レッスン動画にするのっていう声もあるかもしれませんが、でもちゃんとした理由がありますよ。この間、英会話の授業中で I can't quite picture that と言いました。自分がね。そしたらもう大混乱になってしまいまして、もうパニックでした。生徒さんたちがね、picture って絵のことでしょというふうに言ってました。なるほどね。と思いまして、それからいろいろ解説しました。その授業が終わりまして、これレッスン動画にすれば役に立つんではないのかなと思いまして、このテーマになりました。So I think you've all heard more than enough of my Japanese. You came here to learn English. Here is the lesson lineup. Part 1. Most people are used to using the word picture as a noun. It's used in 4 main ways. A picture, something that you draw or paint. My daughter drew a lovely picture of me. A picture, another name for a photograph. Let's take a picture in front of the Christmas tree. The picture, the screen on a TV or a monitor. The picture on the TV in my hotel room was so grainy. The pictures. It's a British expression. It's another name for a cinema. It's kind of an old-fashioned expression, but hey, I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy. I love going to the pictures all by myself. But picture can also be used as a verb. You want to find out more? Let's do this. So autumn is one of the best seasons of the year because we have so many amazing ingredients to work with. At the beginning of each season, we have a brainstorming session, with all the chefs, and we put forward our ideas of what we've been thinking about for the coming season's menu. Some of the ideas are a little bit difficult to picture, I must admit, but that's what brainstorming's all about. Just the other day we had our session, and one of the younger chefs, he's been here now maybe 6 months, he had the idea of making a Mont Blanc, the cake, but he wants to make it as a main course, not a dessert. He wants to use creamed samma, which is the Pacific sorry, creamed chestnuts and creamed sweet potato, and put it together so that it looks like a Mont Blanc, but it's a main course. So this was a little bit difficult to picture in the beginning, I must admit, but once we made it in the test kitchen, it was sensational, absolutely unbelievable. So it just goes to show, even although it can be tough to picture in the very beginning, once you make it, it can just be like maybe the best dish of the season. I'm sure this dish is going to be a big hit with the customers. If you have time, please come down to the restaurant and we'll serve it up for you and you can tell me what you think. It's going to be good. Okay, lunchtime everyone, let's go. Part 2, using picture as a verb. So the meaning is very simple. It means to imagine, to see that picture in your mind. To picture, 想像する. At the beginning of this video, I said,
Picture this. You're on a beach in Thailand, a tropical drink in one hand, a good book in the other.
Let's look at some different situations. I really want you to master this one. It's incredibly useful and so natural. Situation 1, can't plus picture. So when you can't imagine something happening, it seems unbelievable, so out of the ordinary. I can't picture Shohei Ohtani punching another player. It just seems unbelievable. Like, he's such a nice person and such a professional and such a gentleman. I just can't picture it. I can't picture myself in an old folks' home in the future. Well, I suppose the same goes for most of us, maybe even you. Yeah, me as like a really old guy. Yeah, I can't picture, not yet. I can't picture the whole world driving electric cars. But I think this day is going to come sooner rather than later. We've got to help the environment. You can also add quite to make it sound that it's difficult to imagine something. It makes it sound a little softer. I can't quite picture San-ma-san retiring from TV anytime soon. Situation 2, picture this. When you want someone to imagine a scene when you're telling a story, say, picture this at the beginning. Picture this. Your children have all grown up and it's just you and your wife. So you might talk like this when you're planning for your retirement or your old age. Picture this. You're shopping at the mall and you have a heart attack. So you might see something like this from a doctor or like some kind of medicine TV commercial. Picture this. You've won the lottery. What would you do? So this is kind of a fun question to ask. If someone won the lottery, what would you do? Picture this. Imagine in your mind. This phrase is also used quite a lot in sales. If you're a car salesman, you might say something like this. Picture this. It's the summer holiday, the whole family is sitting comfortably, and you're cruising down the highway towards a 5-star hotel in Karuizawa. Situation 3, I don't even want to picture it. When something is not very nice and you don't even want to think about it, this is a great way to say it. I don't even want to picture my daughter bringing home her first boyfriend. Oh, I'm sure for a lot of fathers, this gives them the shivers. Most people don't even want to picture life without their pet. Yeah, it seems unthinkable. Life without my beloved dog, Bruno. I don't even want to picture what the weather is going to be like in 20 years. So with global warming, it's kind of a scary thought, isn't it? God. Another expression is, I don't even want to picture what it's like to do something. I don't even want to picture what it's like to be homeless in the winter. Yeah, have you ever thought that? Like when you're walking through the streets of like a big city and you see some homeless people sleeping and it's like freezing cold. I don't even want to picture what it's like to be in that situation. I don't even want to picture what it's like to raise a family in the middle of a war. Can you imagine raising a family in the middle of a war? No, I can't even picture it. I don't even want to picture it. Here's a review of the sentences. Take a screenshot. Yes, and we're down at the touchline down here at St James's Park. We've got the man of the match, Bobby McTavish, joining us. Hi, how you doing? It was quite the match, eh? It was definitely one to remember. Hi, you can say that again. I said it was definitely one to remember. That's not what I meant. Are you taking the mickey? Well, you played as an attacking midfielder today, which was a change for you. Well, I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't have pictured me playing quite so far up the field, but that's the way it worked out. Absolutely not. Most people picture you as being an outright defender, but it certainly worked out today. Are we cracking open a few adult beverages this evening? Yes, I can definitely picture that happening. Cheers. It's homework time. So, if you've never tried the homework, don't be shy. Just put your answer down in the comment. I'm going to give you a Japanese sentence and I want you to change it into a beautiful English sentence using the target language, which is, of course, picture as a verb. Okay? So here's the Japanese sentence. 他の分野で働いてる自分が想像できない。Okay? So put this in the comments down below. コメント欄のところに入れて、後でチェックしますので、何かわからないことがありましたらね、ぜひぜひ、それもコメント欄のところに何でも聞いてください。絶対に答えしますので。Okay? So the next video is this one over here. It's about, what's it about again? How to explain Japanese customs better. Okay? I'll see you over there. Let's go.